Hey, Richard here coming to you from Cambodia. Today I'm going to talk about being intuitive and what it what it does and what it do for you. Basically, intuitiveness basically means some people call it the third eye or intuition or that gut feeling. So anyway, for me, a lot of things happen when I get, I shouldn't say a lot of things happen, but some things have happened in my life where my intuition really came really strong for me. And one of those episodes was just around COVID time. It was December of 2021. And just before December 21, and then maybe November. Anyway, I had planned to leave. I was in Vietnam. I was planning on leaving to another country. And yeah, I was very convoluted, or I'm not sure what the expression, very confused. I kept talking myself into it, but deep in my feeling, I was getting to the point where sometimes I felt nauseous. So I was putting Vietnam, and every time I was talking about going to Mexico, I was using Vietnam coming out of my vocabulary, and not Mexico. And I had to sit back and think, oh, what's going on here? Do I really want to go? And I didn't know anyone in Mexico. I just didn't feel the freedom that I wasn't feeling personal freedom in Vietnam at the time. We were just getting out of a major COVID lockdown. Things were pretty, I don't know, not good. So basically, two days before I was scheduled to leave, I canceled my trip. So I'm not going to go. Took a little bit of a loss and some money, but that was nothing compared to, I think, what would have happened. Would have gone there, because different city. I had nothing really planned there right away. Like I always say, you need to plan where you go. I planned the city to go to, but I had nothing. That was about it. So I had no one really to talk to, which that didn't really bother me, but I could say that right now about Camp Park, but I do have people I can talk to here. And big thing for me was transportation. It was a little more difficult in Mexico to move around. Not more difficult, but cars and motorbikes not as prevalent to drive them more easily here in Asia compared to, I think, Mexico. You gotta have more. I think there's more regulations. Anyway, that's a little side note. So yeah, I just didn't feel good at the time, and yeah, my verbiage was not aligned to what I wanted to do, and basically, last minute. So in that type of situation, you want to really analyze what's going on in your life, and if you're not feeling it, and you're just doing it because maybe someone else told you to do, or it's society pressures or religious pressures or whatever pressures are on you, you guys sit back and say, is this really good for me, or is this good for someone else? So anyway, at that time for me, I felt it was good for me, and that's what I did. I decided to not go. I'm glad I did. Now, obviously, I'm in Cambodia now. That was just over a year and a half ago. And I left Vietnam basically almost a year later, and have not been since. So yeah, I left about December 2022. So, but that was because of visa issues, not because of, anyway. So moved to, went to Cambodia, and then to Thailand for a wee bit, and back to Cambodia, and enjoying it ever since. So make sure wherever you're doing, you're feeling, everything's feeling good about going where you want to go. So if you decide to do something in your life, make sure it feels good and congruent with you. And yeah, there's times I'm still make mistakes, no question about that. So, and that's about it. Okay, make sure you follow your gut. Bye for now.